Hey, welcome to my quick video for swapping over your Gen 3 Powerhouse reg, the Haymaker. As you can see here, it also is the infamous models, any Gen 3, into the TKO version. You just need to make sure you have those Gen 3 internals and it can move over just fine. So I have one that I've already taken apart. I have another one here that all I did was remove these set screws. So once you do the bottom set screws, you can just untwist this here, and it comes right off. Inside you will see sometimes this will be in the actual cartridge here. Sometimes it'll stay down here. So you'll have your pin with the spring. This is your piston, and then this is your wave spring. And this is the new piston that I have here. I'll try and show you a couple other models that you may have. So you might have this green one, or you might have this other black one that has the ball seat on the top of it there. I don't know, it's not focusing great, but you probably can see it in front of yourself. The green one also has the ball seat, and the new one for the Power Puck does not have that ball seat. It's a flat top there. If you can see, it's a little bit shorter, and that's because the Power Puck sits inside of that adjustment. So where this is adjusted, the Power Puck goes right inside of it. If your Power Puck doesn't fit in, make sure you don't take an Allen and shove it down in there really hard. Make sure you don't like force it in there, because you're going to damage the top of the Power Puck, and that can cause it to fail. For me, all I had to do was lightly just guide it down into it with like the end of a Q-tip. That was perfect. If you are having trouble getting it down in there, make sure that you can grind the edges with sandpaper or something like that. So all you do is you drop your Power Puck inside here, and then you grab your new piston. Your piston is going to sit this end down with the wave spring on it. Let's see, where did I put my my pin here? The pin goes in the mouth in the opening here. Inside of your cartridge, you just want to go in, take a Q-tip, wipe out any if there's any dirt or debris inside there, clean it out. With the other side of the Q-tip, you can take some of your regular lube that you can get from powerhouseregs.com. The other end of the Q-tip, the clean end, add some, just lightly lube that. There's a white O-ring inside of there, so lightly lube that, and then you can just put the regulator back together. It's very, very simple. The pin with the spring. We'll put our piston with the wave spring in, and then we can just screw that right back on. Nice and simple. It takes about, I don't know, 2 minutes to do this changeover, and then you have the upgraded TKO internals if you are coming from a Haymaker Gen 3. This one I had also taken apart. I'll just show you again quickly. Comes apart like so. Inside here, make sure you have no dirt or debris inside. Make sure your white O-ring there looks clean. Reapply lube if you need any. Also, reapply lube onto the O-rings on your new piston coming from the old one. Make sure you have some of that lube that you can get from powerhouseregs.com. And then you place your Power Puck inside. You can line it back up. Get the piston. Doesn't really matter what order you do it. It can only go together one way, so it's pretty foolproof. Screw this back down, and then you can start putting your set screws back in. Now remember, the bottom set screws are for taking the reg apart. The top set screws are for adjusting the position of your fill nipple and your gauge. You can adjust Powerhouse regs while there's air in the tank, and even while it's screwed into your gun. You need to make sure that you're only adjusting the top set screws if you do so. It's always safer if you make mistakes to do it with no air in it, but you can adjust it because of the design of these with air in the tank, with the regulator on a tank, with the reg and bottle on a marker aired up. It's perfectly safe to do as long as you take the top set screws off. And that's all. Hopefully this was helpful to you.